Okay, so here's the parts for issue 43 of the Valentino Rossi bike. It's this swing arm and a dummy nut and a real nut that's going to hopefully go on at some point. It's not going to go on yet, obviously, because we haven't got the swing arm, but it's just the swing arm through axle. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be using this. It is quite nicely detailed, the kind of dummy nut that they've got for it, but we'll obviously look at that in more detail in the future issue. Because as I said in the last issue, I think we're just going to get in the right side frame onto this engine. So this will be the build for issue 43. Okay, so we're bringing over we are going to be getting this right side frame fitted. So I'm going to need obviously the engine part as well, because we're going to be connecting this together. It does say one of the first things you've got to do is identify, actually, I'm looking, where the nut, there's a nut that's going to have to go on. Okay, I think, I'm not too sure on this, but if I'm following the picture correctly, there's a area there where you're just going to kind of put this nut, so this is a nut, and you're just going to put it in sideways by those things. It kind of sits, it's probably quite difficult to see, it kind of sits like that actually in the frame in a sideways kind of fashion. I think actually it's saying that you put it into the left hand frame. It kind of goes into the left hand frame in that area there, but it's there. So I'll put it into the left hand frame now. The one's already on the engine. So then it's just a case of, it's going to be quite difficult this, I think. Things that aren't yet. So you just got to kind of put this in and align everything up. So there's obviously there's holes here that this is going to fit into. Yeah, there's one there that's going to fit into. You've got the supports. It's quite a bit you've got to kind of make sure it's fitting in. It's kind of in the right area. I mean, the screws that you're going to have to put in, I guess, are going to help to kind of secure everything down. It's not quite fitting in perfectly. It's a bit bendy, should we say. We need the V screws, which are Allen, so these are the Allen bolts, so we need the Allen key to fit them in first, and they're going to be them two ones. Okay, so first things first, 2 Allen bolts into here. There's 2 more V-type bolts that they say. Can't believe it. It's going to fit in. There's only one that's going to be quite tough. And that bottom one. And one in the top one here. I think the top one's going to go in okay. So then we've got 2 more that need to go in here. And he says to do them up loosely. Okay, and finally using a type B screw in the bottom. I need to get a type B screw. And it's just this brace in the bottom. So where I put a bead screw already, I'll put one in the other side, hopefully, in the hole, and it fits nicely. And there we go. So that's the frame, motorcycle fitted. Hopefully that stayed in, it seems to have. Yeah, so that's the frame of the motorcycle complete. Okay, so that was issue 43 done there, yeah, the Valentino Rossi bike, yeah, fitting that other side of the frame onto it, yeah. We didn't use the swing arm axle in this one. Issue 44 is, nice picture of Valentino there. It is the rear shock absorber, linkage, rear shock absorber, linkage and reservoir. So yeah, just some parts, yeah, going on the rear shock for the linkage and the reservoir. So that'll be issue 44. That'll be coming up soon.